It's been 4 months and 13 days. 2 months since my last entry. The world's been getting pretty heavy on my mind. I wanted to come to Louisville to get to my folks' place. Made it here a while ago and I just can't go any further than the mall. Haven't seen a single living soul out here. Not since the man that saved my life, anyway. The gunshots stopped. The alarm stopped. Not a single life since. I don't know if they made it. The thought of just getting there and finding out they didn't is terrifying. And the thought of running away and pretending they made it scares me even more. It's been hell getting this far. It'll be hell getting to that river, but I can't fight it forever. I have to make it. I can't sit in that fear any longer. We started this run with a plan that would lead us far away. We started this plan with a run that would take us to the Fisherman's Bay. We started this run hunting for a lonesome man's parents. In an apocalyptic world, who else are you going to save? You know, if you're heading or at least nearby to a place where vulnerable relatives are, you're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be there without breaking a sweat. You're going to want to head directly in that direction. And we started this run with that in mind. We kind of started it and forgot about it. And although we have been trying to get through that checkpoint religiously, we've had a way around and we haven't really used it. We haven't done anything about it. We sort of breached it, got to the mall, and that was as far as we went. It's almost as if all of his original plans went out the window. So today I kind of want to set my sights on targeting those plans and actually making our quest a reality. So we kicked off 4.5 months ago, give or take, and it's kind of just been carnage ever since. And we haven't really, for the past 2 months at least, haven't really had a moment to breathe. It's kind of just been all push, not really any slow down and take a breath. So I think what I want to do before we kick off and start a big quest to the beyond is just sort this place out a tiny bit. So what I'm kind of thinking is we reshuffle all of this. We need to track down a bin. Pretty sure there's one in the back end of this area. Yeah, there we go. Little greenie. There she be. Any bin bags or just broken glass? Nothing too crazy. But yeah, we kind of need to just sort him out a little bit and get him well established. Ever since we made it this far, there hasn't been any of that. And I feel like he's kind of missed it. We did a little bit at home, but that was mainly catching up with everything that we'd lost. And although, yeah, great, lovely stuff, it doesn't really do much for the character, you know? We kind of just brushed over that as quickly as possible and we're straight back on the road. I want this guy to actually feel like he's living and making an effort everywhere he goes. And, you know, if he ever does kick the bucket and have to leave his survival guide somewhere, it would be a survival guide worth reading. Although a kind of sad story, it would be a story nonetheless. And he would have made an effort and, you know, had some sort of wake behind him. And should a survivor come and find this place once he's kicked it, they'd be able to benefit massively. And I think living that way with every life is what keeps the game interesting for me. Because at some point, you are going to die. This is the story of how you died after all. Why spend all that time worrying about your gear when somebody else along the way could benefit from that 10 times over? And you're just like pottering along, not a care in the world, yada da da da, basically. I kind of just want to make everywhere functional no matter what state we leave it in. And I think that starts with this today. That was a big old ramble. I know, big old ramble, but we got there in the end. Got there in the end. I knew that was going to do that. Knew that were the case, but we did it anyway. First things first, I want to reshuffle all of these. I wouldn't mind getting rid of the front door and building a garage door, but we have just built all of that up and I don't know if we've actually got the minerals to build a garage door, so probably not worth investing too much time into. Would be worth having a look at though, but I feel like we've got to be a level 7. We're not even level 6. Wrong menu once again. Garage. Double wooden gate. Double tall wooden gate. It's level 4. We can actually build one. 8 planks, 4 hinges, and 2 doorknobs. It does take up 4. We don't have a sledgehammer down here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not getting done today. Always good. Always grand. Either way, though, we can still shift all of this gear out into the neighbor. Maybe not. Damn. We've got a lot of gear. We've got a stupid amount of gear. I love it. But yeah, for some reason, my brain can't really comprehend working around corners. So if I don't have everything in a straight line, I kind of just get a little bit lost. And it's never that nice. So I kind of just end up like rooting around the circles, check one shelf, and just not check the rest. Do not want to do that anymore. I need structure. I need a bit of organization, and I need things to be open and visible for us to see. This is kind of the best way to do that. That's going to be a bit of a bummer though, isn't it? Yeah, we need to pick both of these up and rotate them puppies. So if we take you, we'll be able to place you in this corner, we hope. Nice. Probably remove you. Hopefully we can... There we go. And last but not least, this should give us the perfect amount of space to get our last shelf in without it being awkward and looking messy. Final one. Yeah, nice. Then we get that one in there. Perfect. Just need to find a home for this one. I guess it could go on the front. Yeah, we're going to need some duffel bags. Apparently we did actually pick up the other duffel bag. It's just disappeared. I have no idea what we did with that. That's very annoying. Literally no idea. I could have sworn we picked it up and just shifted it straight into a bag. Ah, unless it came on one of these. Just accidentally. No. No duffel bag. That's so very weird. Definitely not in there. Not in there. Nah, strange. No idea. Alright, I think what I'd need to organise. I reckon we start from this end with consumables. Anything that we can repair our gear with or use to fill our gear. And then from this end, I guess we work in the weapons on this corner. See that taco shell and whatever that popcorn is can go to. Weapons and... Okay, I think I've made it work. And we still have one big old glaringly obvious point to how we haven't made it work. The massive shelf in the middle of the room. Can I get you in the primary? Yeah, we can. Last but not least, the finishing touch is in, baby. Beautiful. Much better. Ah, so much tidier. Can't wait to just get like, I don't know, something. Something in the middle. It'd be nice. So I kind of went for tools and weapons in this one. Well, tool weapons, if that makes sense. Tools that can be used as weapons as well as like little touches. And then shifting down the line, we've got all of our repairables and materials. Same again in here. Right in the corner, we got our seeds, bunch of empty shelves. Right in the corner, we have our clothing and, you know, any other touches, and then just the food. I do also need a ton of food. In this building here, our perfectly perfect Gigamart. There's a bunch of food down the far end, and I need just about all of it. Hopefully we actually have food and not just a lot of things. Small backpack. Okay, this may be a little bit less fruitful than I thought. I'm going to go through and just round up pretty much all of the food if we can actually find any. I'm hoping this is just like segmented out, and this will be our food bit. There we go. Don't want the rotten taco shells. I keep on taking those. One thing I do need to avoid. Dish towel. Hopefully that's not the end. Kind of feels like the end. Kind of feels like the end. Anyway, I'm going to go around and just round up everything that we can get our hands on. Hopefully we can actually get a good haul. Because, yeah, we are hungry boy. And we have got no chickens with us to keep us company. Turns out there's actually way more gear here than I thought. I'm getting very, very quickly overloaded. And I think our shelf is going to follow suit very soon. I think we might actually be one down already. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not even a fraction of the way through. There's a lot of gear here. Like a stupid amount of gear. Do need to set that bucket up. Just outside, there's a little backup for water. Wouldn't mind maybe trying to get some sort of cooking appliance in here as well. For a temporary base, this is slowly becoming a bit more, you know, permanent. It's quite fun. I like it a lot. Kind of trying to keep on top of breaking stuff like that down as well, so we can actually start working on the electrical skill. So then when we do actually shift some cookers and things like that, we'll be able to do it in style, you know, rather than just having a massive fryer that doesn't really cover any of our needs at all. But we can cross that bridge when we get there. We got a long old way to go, and a lot of food to work for apparently. No complaints from me, that's for sure. That is for shizzle, dog. Alright, let's just fly through the rest, I guess. Our haul just results in an insane amount of food, and I'm so very happy. It's been a long time since I've seen that much food, but we're golden. Also got 5 litres of milk, so if we want, we can make a big old stick of butter, which would actually make our life a lot easier. It would make our calorie chasing just a lot more pleasant, and I feel like we should maybe use it at some point. Let's just sling out those seeds. We have a shelf for that stuff. There we go. Organised as the whole world should be. Oh man, what time to be alive. Alright, well, that does leave us with one thing left to do before we head out then. That is to just take a bunch of dry food, anything that we can eat sort of on the road, and get prepared to make a move, I guess. All of the mac and cheese stuff's just unreal. Get some dehydrated meat sticks, some chips, anything light basically. Tins weigh 0.8 and are just a little bit too heavy for my liking. If we can keep it light, keep it sweet and easy, it would be the best way. Apparently we left our duffel bag underneath one of these cars as well, but I'm not too sure. Someone pointed that out yesterday. I'll need to watch the video back, I think, just to see what we did do with it, but apparently it is just on the ground next to one of these. Is one of these full as well? Have I still not emptied that out? Wow, okay, we've got so much more gear to get through. So much more gear. What is going on with this? Yeah, we're kind of set for life, aren't we? Kind of set for life. Let's go to bed. That's new. That's also very, very cool. You can make a set of books, so you no longer have to just keep them separate. Oh, I'm going to make some cool libraries. Ah, that's so good. Alright, this builds the incentive to keep old books even more. That's so cool. I love that. Absolutely love that. Nice little touch. I was just getting everything unloaded from the big van that we're taking with us, and the only other long blunt we've got is a spade. Not the most ideal, but it will keep us company in the cold nights. We can at least cover our bases if need be. Could actually take a hatchet with us too. Axe skill is awful, but it would be nice to have something as a backup that isn't the only weapon we're good in, you know? Shift all of those 3 out. We might be worth keeping a whetstone on us just in case. Look after the axe and all that, and then ammo. Ammo's one thing I haven't thought about. Let's put it on this one. At least that way, later down the line, when we do find a lot more ammo, we have somewhere to store it all. Rope, twine, everything in between. Let's just unload the last of this bit and get ourselves out of it. Don't know if I want 78 nails, but we could probably do with like 40, 60, maybe 20 less. That'll do. Yeah, very nice. Very good, very nice. And there goes the rest of them. Class. I think we're pretty good. We got probably too much gear, to be fair, but most of it will come in handy. I guess we probably don't need that knife. One thing I don't have room for is just general weapons. Guess we can start in that corner. It kind of marries up to our ammo that way. Otherwise, I think we're pretty good. It's just kind of fine-tuning stuff. I've done very well at being under-encumbered this run, so I don't really want to go ruining it. We got a nice bat. Guess wood glue could actually be important. 1 full tube, thank you dearly. We got batteries, we've got plenty of ammo, should we need it at all. And a spare battery in there. 2 packs of sleeping pills we probably don't need, and that extra pack of painkillers we definitely do not need. I've got 2 in here that I can just sling. 1, do the half-used one. I keep the rest just for good measure, and yeah, otherwise I'd say we're pretty good. So, the place we are heading to is right along the river. One of these houses just up here is our final destination, at least for this part of the series, for this quest, before we kind of try to target something else. We started it on day one. We kind of need to finish it sooner rather than later. I'd like to get it rounded up before Christmas if we can, so we can kind of crack on New Year, New Doug, if that makes sense. Get the basics out of the way. Just give them a little spruce up, make them look all nice and pretty. There we go. Much better. Could be worth getting them actually cleaned up as well, but I don't really have anywhere to do that. No stress. Either way, 10 a.m. I reckon it's early enough to hit the road. It's kind of tempted to take this bad boy though. Oh, I do really like the Metalhead's van, however. And we have just completely emptied it out, so feels like a no-brainer. Let's do this. We got this. It's going to be a damn good day. Not quite sure on the best route to go for, but I feel like just coming straight down in a straight line. It's got to be the one. I believe this road takes us from like the top to the bottom of Louisville. It's busy. It's very, very sketchy. I know that much. And the lag that I'm seeing already doesn't really fill me with joy. But it's kind of a straight shot. And it feels like a no-brainer to actually try and utilize that. There are a few other roads that we can take. But, you know, should we get stopped, hit a little fork in the road or something and need a little escape, there's plenty of opportunities. But for the most part, we have to come down this road one way or another. Why not start just with the big guns? We're going to need a lot of repairs when we get back too. Can feel it already. There's a nice little truck that we could always take home. Last resort. Ooh, that's a thing I haven't seen for a very long time. Ah, yeah, this is the bit I was worried about. Anything past the tracks, normally deadly. I feel like that church rings a big old bell. Big old bell. I think there's a housing estate that's like metally fenced off just down here to our right. I think I might stop in that, if my brain serves me well. Yeah, there we go. And there's a raccoon. And a big trailer. Nice. And the little truck we can break down if need be. Let's just try and get to the back corner. If it's fairly quiet, this will be the stop. This will be the place that we'll kind of hang our hat whilst we try and effectively push through, I guess. I do want to make it so we're not just going out every day and like pushing our limit, you know. I feel like we should actually do this quite strategically at the same time. We've made it this far being a full just stealth weapon. I feel like we shouldn't break character now, if you know what I mean. There's levels to it all. Come on. There we go. And this is pretty much the reason I brought the nails too. If we can get ourselves kind of settled somewhere and have a safe space to just put our feet up, we want that barricaded as much as possible. Just gonna say, please come through the back door window. Thank you, sir. Anything else? No. Hey, yo. Can we get some fellas on the move, please? Come on down. What's that? Soy sauce in the bin. Dogs, man. So good. There we go. I was kind of hoping for one swing city, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey up. Get some stumps in there if we can. Nicely done. Any more for any more? Uno Zomboid. Alright, are we actually going to get any food out of this, or are we going to end up a bit stuck? I've got plenty to sort of keep me going whilst we're on the move, but I don't want to stop and just eat it all on day one. I feel like that's when it becomes counterproductive very quickly. Let's just tuck inside and rest. Try not to... What does the shovel do? Pick up dung. Nice. Oh, I thought they busted in the back door. It's just me being an idiot. Plain and simply, me being an idiot. What can I get out of this? Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, let's just go house to house real quick. See if we can round up any food. Ah, should probably check upstairs too. Sometimes there's bats. Sometimes there's not. But I think most of these have a little tool cupboard. Picture of Kate. Was Kate out at being a dog? Leaving Bob at home? Ah, that bold spot. Ah, What a guy. Snow shovel. I might actually try and switch out to these just whilst we're clearing areas. Then that way, when we do need the big guns, we can just pull them out straight off our bat and it won't be any worse off than when we found it. Rubber ducky, hello. We'll just take that thread and stuff too. 3 needles, 2 thread, can't go wrong. I'll load most of it up in the car, of course, but no point. Or like, thought I could hear a heli. Think we're good. But yeah, I'll either load it up in the car as we go, or set up a little base, and that can be our fallback point to just head back to, gather everything up, and get set. But I don't think we're too far away from where we want to be at the end of the day. Grab some cereal whilst we're here. Anything else? Not really. Alright, I wonder if we can break down enough of this stuff to be able to get a crate. Don't really want that. Let's... You know, we'll keep that for the books that we find. Guess I don't really want a lot of that in there. Books. She's filling up already. Exciting. All of that I kind of want to... Unless I make a little sling bag. Make a sheet sling bag. And then I can just load everything up in there. Does that work? Equip secondary. Yeah, it's kind of like a bin bag, isn't it? Get that garbage bag. And then we can break this down. Build up a crate out of hopefully this and the other bed. Maybe. Sheet sling bag. I think, yeah, this is basically just going to be our scrap container. And I like that. I'm on board with that. 1 messy thing is better than 5 messy things. You'd think I'd give them the big bed, but we don't really need it. You know, we're just a single man. Single man making his mark across the world. We don't need a bed. Not a big bed. Would like some planks though. Just 1 extra plank, please. There we go. Took your sweet time getting it, but you got there in the end. That's all that matters. We can take 1 of these pillows as well. Nails, 2 planks, 1 singular pillow. And extra plank? Sure we had an extra plank. Ah, it's in the other room, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, the panic. Panic was so very, very, very real. C-R-A-T-E, basic wooden crate. Beautiful. And then, yeah, we can just stack up as much gear in that as we like. That's going to make life so much better. So much better. Just sound like they opened the door. Did you hear that? I mean, they definitely opened the window, but that door, terrifying. It might have just been a bang, but it certainly sounded like they pushed it open. As it's revolving, I'm telling you. You heard it here first. Where you at, folks? The bathroom. If I whisper, then you just hop through the neighbours. Yeah, he literally did. Hey there, boy. No time for you today, my friend. Hate to break it to you. Guess we might kinda need a second one up there for food. Maybe. I wouldn't mind just a second one in general, but specifically for food feels right. 2, that's better. That's what I wanted from the start. Hopefully we can get another one. Disassemble. Come on. There we go. Rough wooden counter 3. It's a good start. Ah, damn it. This stuff was going to let me down at some point. And the streak begins again. There we go. Beautiful. Let's take 1 singular plank. And we got plank numero 2. 3 and 4 by the front door. Guess first things first on our crazed descent out of this place is scouting. Can I ditch that? Yeah. This shovel is super heavy and it's weighing us down so very much, but don't really want to waste it at the same time. So just going to burn through it as quickly as possible. Hope that we can actually pull something off. It's not the strongest either. Even though, apparently, it does more damage than our big bat. Wild times, eh? Wild times. We're going to get exhausted very quickly. I can see it. It's on the horizon. It's coming. Ooh, is that another hunting knife? From you to me. Brilliant. We need to clear this place out. We cannot come back to this. in a hurry and have to fight through a herd every time we do. There we go. Oh, it's a big ground swing every time. I knew there was one behind me. Oh, the reach on it, that's wild. Insane amount of reach. I love it. I love it all. Let's just cut in here and rest. Woke up today. Straight back to it. Ah, oh, so good. It's a big old donker too. Come on. Nope. There we go. As I said, did not want to play ball, not for a second. Easy does it, boyo. Lovely job. Whole lot of keys in there too. Key ring with no car key. That is a-okay. No key rings, no good gear, no nada. That's the blade that I wanted. What is it? A fillet knife. Of course. Alright, there's a few more Zeds here than I thought. That's all good. Works for me. Quite like the challenge. See ya. Alright, come on, lads. Just want to show this bad boy off in its finest form, you know. Long blunt is moving slowly, but she's getting there. I feel like this is just a king, this build. Spear's last build, long blunt this one. Just too good. Or blade, actually. Blade is one thing I'm yet to fully play with, but looks absolutely dreamy. Let's just get away. Swim away. Hop in the back room. Any food? Tiny bit of food, nothing too crazy. You'll do though. And we rest. Hope the noise doesn't get too loud. Did we ever actually get that low enough to make it worth keeping hold of? Yes, yes we did. Bang on the mark too. Perfect. Give me the lads. I'm so ready for you. Every one of you. Leave that door alone. Bonk. See ya. Is there someone on this window? It's a closed off bathroom. Maybe it's in the bathroom. I just rest with a Z like right next to my head. No. Very weird. Maybe it's next door. I've no idea. But we have guests. Alright, we've learned about walking through doors. We just don't do it. We just don't do it. Sprinting only. Hey yo. Oh, what a swing. It's a shame. There's nothing in there. Be nice if you could find little survivor stories just as you go. Would make things a bit more exciting. And of course, we are full once again. Any goodies? That'll do for now at the very least. Thank you very kindly. No, I kind of want to keep that out. It's the encumbrance that's going to do me dirty though, I know it. Know it all too well too. It's going to have to do. Alright, you guys going to be nice? I love how far we've actually come with this weapon. Do you know what I mean? Me, like, 4 months, 15 days in. Me, like, 10 episodes was too scared to take on just a couple of Zeds. Now, different ballgame. Level 4 is the one. I think taking some sort of combat skill boost straight off the bat for your perks is just the way to play this build now. I feel like that is the new meta. We have to stick to it or the Indie Stone Gods will not be happy. Plain and simple. Is that a blade or a stick? Stick. Had a feeling. Didn't get my hopes up. Oof. Look at him go, man. There's one. There's two. At a boy. Lovely. There goes the shovel. There goes the shovel. It's fun while it lasted. Do we keep the head? No. Okay, short blunt is not the one. Short blunt is not the one. You gonna go nicely? Never. My god. Level 1, the difference between level 1 and level 4 is literally night and day. That's mental. Oh, we're level 5. That'll be why. That'll be why. Been watching this guy just walk into that window for so long, and I just want to see him come out. Just want to see him come out. He's not going to do it. Please. Please dive from the window, young Zed. Don't make me come up there. I want you down here. Oh, we're going to have to do it, aren't we? Otherwise he's going to go full kamikaze at some point and catch me entirely off guard. Ooh. That's the worst noise in the world, too. Crowbar. What a find. That's going to be a very nice long blunt replacement. Oh, that's a disgusting noise. See what the Zeds hate it now. So attracted to it. Oh, someone came through. Came over a fence, but... You coming back? Little flip-flop. One big swing. Beautiful. I just rested up in a house and realised this whole front side is actually open. Looks a little bit dicey. We're never going to be able to work through all of these Zeds, but at least we know it's never going to get too bad, you know? Like, this is kind of the worst that it'll get steadily. So, if we do just want to kind of take a wild run and see how we go, could be worth it. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, there's no way we're going to take out all of these Zeds, but it would be nice to get a bit more secure. I think if we can... There's not really enough cars, is there? Good bunch of Zeds, a Zippy Mart. That one could be worth looting. Definitely give us enough food to keep us going. Alright. Now we've upset someone. Can I? Never too sneaky. Just always sneaky enough. Oh, there we go. Perfect time for those one swings. Ooh, get me out of there. Got so fixated. Completely stopped talking. My mind just went pure. We need to fight. And it just kept working. Just kept working. Alright, one beautiful finisher. With our toes this time. With our toes. I think that might be where I'm going to leave it for today. I feel like we've done a pretty good job getting this far. We've got a little ways to go. I think. It could even be like 2 or 3 blocks over. But yeah, for now, I'd say we're pretty settled and kind of prepared to survive for a few more days. I don't like that you can't see him. Maybe I should wave. It's been a while. Hey, yo. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you just there in the comfort of our new little temporarily forward base. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to the members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.